Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, the 6th place Stratos 716X takes its first flight. A former Phillies pitcher dies in a C-172 crash. And the summer 2020 Aero-News Network King Schools giveaway goes live. Happy Monday and welcome to the show. I'm Sophie Herlock. Stratos Aircraft has completed its first flight of its Stratos 716X model. This flight was the first of an extensive flight test program that will continue over the next several months. The aircraft's first flight lasted for 22 minutes and was a full-power takeoff and climb to 13,500 feet. The all-carbon airframe single-engine jet is designed to cruise at 400 knots. The aircraft features trailing link gear. It is powered by a Pratt & Whitney JT15D 5-turbofan and is configured with dual G3X screens, GTN 750 MFD, integrated autopilot, dual standby attitude indicators, custom switch panels, fully automated pressurization system, and air conditioning. The Stratos 716X is a multi-role, very light jet, built to comfortably sit 6 people. The aircraft will be offered as an experimental kit-build aircraft. We'll be right back with Around the Patch.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
We spent days flying and burning fuel and experiencing the new Swift fuel. I'm pretty dang impressed. I mean, to come out with a high-octane replacement fuel with no lead, that's a tall order. If they continue to go the way they're going, Swift fuel will have a replacement fuel of the market. It's better for the environment. It's cleaner on your engine. That's a game changer.
Like most of you, we're still working from home. We miss being around pilots.
But the most important thing right now is to mitigate your risks and use this time productively while we all get through this.
Folks, King Schools is open and we're 100% operational. We're making sure that your courses work and are available for you 24/7.
We look forward to the time when we can see you again at the airport.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip Around the Patch. As with many other activities associated with this year's EAA AirVenture Oshkosh, the Great Airplane Raffle has also been canceled and is being moved to 2021. All 2020 raffle activities have been paused, and raffle ticket purchasers have until August 9th to let the EAA know if they would like a refund or to have their ticket rolled over to the 2021 raffle. The 2021 raffle will officially start on August 10th of 2021. No additional tickets will be sold until that date, and there will be only 4,000 tickets up for sale. Neil Golightly, Chief Communications Officer at Boeing, resigned last Thursday over an article he wrote back in 1987 in a U.S. Naval Institute magazine titled No Right to Fight. In the article, Golightly takes a strong stance against letting women serve in combat, saying, quote, "Introducing women into combat would destroy the exclusively male intangibles of war fighting and the feminine image of what men fight for: peace, home, family." Golightly said he decided to step down for the company's sake, and said the article no longer represents his current views, stating, "My article was a 29-year-old Cold War Navy pilot's misguided contribution to a debate that was lively at the time. The dialogue that followed quickly opened my eyes, changed my mind, and shaped the principles of fairness, inclusion, respect, and diversity that have guided my professional life since." The 49th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, originally scheduled for October 3rd through the 11th, is now being postponed to October 2nd through the 10th of 2021 due to concerns over the coronavirus pandemic. Matt Guthrie, president of the Balloon Fiesta Board of Directors, stated the health and safety of our pilots, guests, volunteers, sponsors, and staff are our top concerns, and while this is a difficult decision, we must stay dedicated to upholding that commitment. This will be the first year since 1972 the Balloon Fiesta has not had an event. Last Friday, the Coast Guard medevaced a 41-year-old man who suffered a laceration on his leg while aboard a boat 34 miles off Oregon inland. Sector North Carolina Watch Standards launched an MH-60 Jayhawk helicopter air crew from Coast Guard Air Station Elizabeth City to respond, and the boat's crew self-diverted to assist. Once the MH-60 Jayhawk air crew arrived on the scene, they quickly hoisted the man off the deck of the boat and transported him to medical assistance. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Affordable and economical, Pipistrel is proud to present the Alpha Trainer. The aircraft can use as little as 2.5 gallons per hour in a flight school setting, with multiple students and instructors each day. This means that 13.2 gallons of fuel can effectively give you as much as 5 hours of endurance. Learn more about what the Pipistrel Alpha Trainer can do for you at pipistrel-usa.com.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
On Friday morning, a Cessna 172M Skyhawk crash killed pilot and former Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Tyson Brummett, as well as 3 others on board. The aircraft went down at an elevation of 6,400 feet in wooded terrain near Box Elder Peak, Utah, and was destroyed on impact. The Utah County Sheriff's Office reported a man and 2 of his sons were hiking when they saw the plane begin to turn, then spiraled down. The witness said the plane spiraled out of his view, and moments later he heard the impact. The cause of the crash is still unknown. However, the NTSB and the FAA will be investigating. Want to win a free King Schools course, kneeboard, and flight bag? If the answer is yes, you can do so by either sending us a story suggestion or by taking our reader survey. To send us a story suggestion or tips, just email your newsworthy story to news-spy@aero-news.net by August 31st. Each story will give you 1 entry, and each contestant is allowed to enter up to 5 times. To fill out our reader survey, click the link in the description below. The survey will ask you about your aviation interests so we can continue to provide readers with the content they want to see. This option is limited to 1 entry per person, but can be counted along with any news story suggestions submitted. For more information on this giveaway and to see which King Schools courses are being offered for free, head over to aero-news.net. Thanks for watching. I'll see you Wednesday.